Okay, so these are definitely, without a doubt, some artifacts. Because that is the toolest looking thing I've ever seen inflicted, if you ask me. Definitely tooled and bowled out, kind of, It's like, definitely wasn't a peace pipe, because there's no chamber, no hole, and this and that. This one is this beautiful little game piece that I found, a discoidal or whatnot. It's got that geometric shape to it, It's got like the biohazard, like little dips here. Well, I say biohazard just because I'm associating it with a shape I know from this common era. But isn't that cool? That's the back of it. And look, it's like oiled and worn. Like this was somebody's favorite shit right there. This one, maybe a nutting stone. Like, it's definitely got this bowl right here. And it's got some other grooves and whatnot. And this very rounded, like cylindrical back. But this side just looks like maybe the earth smacked it once, but whatever. I don't know. This one, definitely a nutting stone. Because if you look at that, and you look at the texture of that in there, that has been worked and worked and worked. And that is just not, I just don't think that's natural. This one kind of reminds me a little bit of this one just because it's got this little bowl shape right there, like it's concave there. This is square though, and this certainly is flat and fine. Not as smooth as I've seen polishing stones though, but it's a nice little finger rub area. So maybe this was their makeup palette, like for when they put war paint, so they would crush their materials and get them to make this paste in here and then just like a regular old female these days, like whipped cream for your face. Anyway, this one is way too tooled for me to ignore and in this shape and just say, oh, that's just a natural break. Now, I'm not really sure what it could bend for. This is a little bit tapered from here to there, like it goes wider and then skinnier. But just the toolings on it just look like it was for something. So butter knife maybe, like, spread your acorn butter, spread your cornmeal, I don't know. This one is very interesting because it seems to have this little handle. Now this part here obviously is a newer break, a natural break, like maybe somebody dropped it or when it was brought from the rock quarry to the landscape of the people's house that wanted it there. It got, just rolled off with all the other rocks because nobody knew. But the cool thing about this handle is it's like, it's been quite rubbed. Now, I'm not sure about what this would mean in that, but as far as the polishing, you could see how kind of it goes into this like surfboard tip shape, like it has a lip or a skateboard, that kind of goes phew, like a little fin. Now maybe it was used rub for a polishing, and then this side, a more rounded polishing, that tip, because this side is like wider and this side is more round and smaller. This is another one I picked just because of the tooling marks on it. It's got a little bit of them, mostly on the front, and I'm not sure, so not sure about that one. This one I thought was really awesome because it's round, like a paper perforator or a pizza slicer. This obviously is a fresh, newer break, not an artifactual break. Here, that was most likely an accident, but look at that. How round it is. Like, I'm not really sure, but it is just quite rounded, and it's also very tooled. This little gem is freaking awesome. This is a little hatchet or a little axe head. You see it's notched right there, and it's also notched on the bottom right there, so that maybe it was not just held in the hand like this as a little skinning or slicing tool, but that does feel quite nice right there. Like my finger feels wonderful right there. And you see this little divot there, that ridge? So I was thinking maybe that's been kind of chipped away is because they didn't want to have the freedom to just slice through something. Maybe just to skin something. And so the part of the material or the flesh, whatever you were cutting, would meet this ridge right here and kind of serve as a little bit of a stopper to cha 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 cha. You know what I mean? And that's been tapered a little bit and stuff. So it could have been because my finger just fits so nicely right there. So maybe a little hatchet, and I almost think that I could see some type of like animal engraving on it. I don't know, but also it's been very oiled. You see how glossy and shiny that is. It's had lots of use in a hand with human skin oils using it. And if you felt this thing, you would probably fall in love because it just feels so soft, even though it looks rugged. It's kind of like a Bob Dylan song, you know. Anyway, that's my little hatchet. So, thanks for watching. Bye. All right.